And here is the Writer's Almanac for Wednesday, the 25th of May, 2022. It was on this date in the year 240 BC, Chinese astronomers noted the earliest recorded sighting of Halley's Comet at its closest approach to the Sun. It's the birthday of the poet Theodore Roethke, Saginaw, Michigan, 1908, a popular teacher at various colleges. He said, "Art is the means we have of undoing the damage of haste. It's what everything else isn't." It's the birthday of Ralph Waldo Emerson, born Boston, 1803, who, in his book Nature, 1836, introduced the concept of transcendentalism, the idea that spiritual truth could be gained by intuition rather than by established doctrine or text. Ralph Waldo Emerson, who said, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." He said, "Finish each day and be done with it. You have done what you could. Some blunders and absurdities no doubt crept in. Forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. You shall begin it serenely and with too high a spirit to be encumbered with your old nonsense." It's the birthday of the writer-novelist Raymond Carver, born in Clatskanie, Oregon, 1938, grew up in Yakima, Washington. He got married right out of high school to his 16-year-old girlfriend, had a couple of kids. He took a creative writing class at Chico State in California, got interested in writing fiction, went off to the Iowa Writers' Workshop, worked as a night janitor in a hospital, and began writing stories about the working poor, the people who lived paycheck to paycheck and whose livelihoods depended on whether their cars would start so they could get to work in the morning. He was an alcoholic like his father before him, but he got sober. 1977, following year, he met the poet Tess Gallagher. They fell in love, and they were together for 10 years. He died in 1988 of lung cancer. And it's the birthday of the novelist and essayist Jamaica Kincaid, born in Antigua, 1949, author of Annie John, autobiography of my mother. She was a voracious reader as a kid. One of her favorite books was Herman Melville's Moby Dick. She said, "I read every sentence twice because I couldn't believe how beautiful it was." When she was a teenager, her mother shipped her off to New York City, where she worked as a nanny. Jamaica Kincaid, who said, "When I start to write something, I suppose I want it to change me, to make me into something not myself. When I write a book, I hope to be beyond mortal by the time I'm finished." Here's a poem by Kim Stafford, Advice from a Raindrop. You think you're too small to make a difference? Tell me about it. You think you're helpless, at the mercy of forces beyond your control? Been there. Think you're doomed to disappear, just one small voice among millions? That's no weakness, trust me. That's your wild card, your trick, your implement. They won't see you coming until you're there, in their faces, shining, festive, expendable, eternal. Sure, you're small. Just one small part of a storm that changes everything. That's how you win, my friend, again and again and again. A poem by Kim Stafford, Advice from a Raindrop, from Singer Come From Afar, published by Red Hen Press and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.